Hi there, welcome to my class. In this video, we are going to talk about for versus since. For and since are common English words that are used to talk about time and duration. The difference between them is subtle, so it can be confusing to use. In addition, both also work as conjunctions to explain why something is the way it is. While because is usually used for giving reasons, for and since have differences and nuance that can affect how a statement sounds. Well, take a look at all of these uses. Now let's talk about expressing periods of time. The prepositions since and for are used to express periods of time. You may have seen advertisements for classic brands with since written together with the year the business started, as in since 1930. Here are some other common examples. Since Monday, since last year, since then, since it began, since childhood, since we last met. As shown here, since is combined with a specific point in the past to express the start of a period of time. On the other hand, for is used in combination with the length of time to express duration or how long something has existed or has been happening. For example, for 20 years, for a while, for a long time, for 1 hour, for decades, for a few months. So, since focuses on when a period started, while for focuses on the period in total. To understand the difference better, try to answer this question using the two expressions. How long have you known him? Since last summer. How long have you known him? For 6 months. The first response refers to the starting point only, but the second expresses the duration of time from start until the present. Because it refers to a starting point, since is used in the perfect tense. For example, I have been at the airport since yesterday. For, however, can be used to talk about any time. Let's try to use the previous example to refer to a past, present, or future situation. I was at the airport for 3 hours. I have been at the airport for 3 hours. I'll be at the airport for 3 hours. Now let's explain a reason or a cause. It's common to use because when giving a reason, and it can be used at the beginning or in the middle of a sentence. For and since can be used in the same way. For example, I prefer to eat out because I'm too lazy to cook. When used at the beginning of a sentence, the reason is separated from the result with a comma. For example, because I'm too lazy to cook, I prefer to eat out. Now let's explain reasons using since. Although it can go at the beginning or in the middle of a sentence, because is often used in the middle in daily conversations. Since, however, is common in both positions, it also sounds a little more casual than because. For example, I prefer to eat out since I'm too lazy to cook. Since I'm too lazy to cook, I prefer to eat out. We decided to go to the park since the weather was nice. Since the weather was nice, we decided to go to the park. Explaining reasons using for. For can be used just like the other two, but it is much more formal. For example, for I'm too lazy to cook, I prefer to eat out. I prefer to eat out for I'm too lazy to cook. For he is a good person. He is blessed with many friends. He is blessed with many friends, for he is a good person. You should know that this usage is very old-fashioned. It can be read in classic novel or hear it in a theater play, but you will probably never hear for use this way in a normal conversation. However, it can be useful to know, even if they don't have an opportunity to use it themselves.